Hi guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Nice to have you with me. And for all of you who do not know, my name is Sheena. So I just want to share something with you. Well, I went to church today and the pastor was preaching actually from Mark 14, and it was talking about this woman with this alabaster box, and he was coming from the point that this lady had this ointment or perfume in this alabaster box that it was very costly, and it must have cost her a lot, and she used that oil from the alabaster box to anoint Jesus's feet. And the pastor was just pointing out the fact that this was a sacrifice for her that she made, and she took it out of what she had, and it was very costly. And he was saying sometimes we have to do things in life that are costly, and God will ask us sometimes to do things that are costly to us, but the question is, are we ready to make that sacrifice to do whatever is costly or whatever will cost us? And we are to just reflect, because I was just reflecting and I'm saying, what in my life have I done that is a sacrifice to God? And has it cost me or it doesn't cost me anything? And sometimes we think that we have to be like very rich or something to actually offer God something or to do something for God, but that's not necessarily what it is like or what it is about. But it's about sacrificing even some of your time. Some of your time can be costly, because we know some of us or most of us live very busy lives, but are we balancing our time with God? Are we taking time and say, okay, God deserves this time out of my busy schedule? We are to rearrange our lives so that, look here, God deserves our time. Sometimes we allow work and other things take up our busy schedule, and we just have to find time for God, find time to do whatever He wants us to do. Sometimes we don't have to wait for the perfect conditions to start. We don't have to wait for a perfect time or say, oh, I'll do that when I have money, or I'll do it when so and so happens. But we don't have to wait for perfect conditions, because the truth is, perfect conditions will never come sometimes. Perfect conditions will never come sometimes. So you just have to start when God is giving you the unction. Sometimes you feel that little pull on your heart. You feel a little pull on your heart to just do something, but because it's something out of the ordinary, or sometimes it's something that takes you out of your comfort zone, sometimes you're not sure, you feel scared. But anything that you're doing, especially for the first time, it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable sometimes, and you're gonna wonder if you're doing the right thing, or if you're doing something that is worthwhile and something that is worth giving to God, or you wonder if God is in this. But what you can do is pray, ask God for confirmation before you go ahead. But what I'm saying, you don't have to wait for a perfect time or a perfect conditions, because the truth is, some conditions, most of the time, conditions are not perfect, and you just have to just step out there and do what God is calling you to do or asking you to do. So I just want to think on that and reflect on that, and I'm sharing with you so that you can think on it and reflect on it as well. What is it that you have to give up to God that is costly, and you use it to make a sacrifice? It could be your time, it could be your money, it could be helping someone else, it could be giving your service to someone else. What is that thing that you are giving up? What is it that you have in your little alabaster box? What is your oil that you have in your little alabaster box that you can give up and anoint Jesus' feet with it, so that God says, yes, my child, you are doing something that I'm well pleased about? You know, so search your heart today. Find out what is it that you have in your little alabaster box. All of us have our own alabaster boxes, you know. But what is it? What is that oil that you have? Is it your time? Is it for you to go and write a book? Is it for you to start something that God wants you to do? Is it to feed somebody? Is it to help somebody spiritually, financially? You know? And just look around and seek that out. And when you have found that one thing, you say, yes, God, this is it. You know? So goodbye. Have a nice day. Join me next time and I will share something with you.